you take that and you take that to the federal court, and you asking the judge to what am I saying? You want him to let us, basically let us know if this was signed under his judicial capacity or as a administrative capacity, which we already know he really was operating in his private capacity, his administrative capacity. Which
Correct.
once a federal judge acknowledged that then gives us the right to turn around and file the deprivation of rights to color law after the judge um, clarifies that this is definitely administrative signature that the judge signed off on with, because he did it so fast. It wasn't like he questioned anybody or he asked any clerk or anything. He just straight up did what he wanted to do. So that's just something that he did on his own, was put him in his own private capacity. So once I get that order, yeah, I'm gonna figure out the words what she said. I saved the video, but to see if the judges declare what if it's administrative or if it's judicial, then I move on.
Right. 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 So did they did they put you in jail for that contempt?
I did 30 days.
Whoa. See, Brunel,
So
that's what I was telling you about, man. That contempt stuff, man. That's why I'm trying to have this class. You know what I mean? If they try to put you in jail or even the charges, you could probably just get them dropped using this method. You know what I mean?
okay, yeah. So I sent in UCC my whole package to the judge. I sent it in to all the judges before I go, so they know how I'm coming, my status, and this and that. So they as you know, they don't respect it. But I also sent him a fee schedule.
Hmm.
I sent him a notarized fee schedule, and it says criminal contempt of court for every day that you put me in, you hold me for contempt. That's $1 million per day, and it's a case law that backs it up. It's called Trezevant versus Tampa, and that's when a guy was pulled over illegally and unlawfully by a police officer. He held him for 23 minutes, and he turned around and sued the cops and won 23,000. So he got $1,000 and $86 per minute that the cop held him on the side of the road, which also was equivalent to 1.8 million if you'd had him in. If you'd have locked him up, he would have won that same case for 1.8 million for every day he would have been locked up. So this criminal contempt is unlawful, illegally, but it still also has it's the counterclaim is possibly can be based off that case law that we can claim up to 1.8 million per day. So that 30 days is that I'm trying to really understand that myself and ask questions about it, because I did send a fee schedule that said $1 million per day. I'm coming for you for $1 million per day for this unlawful contempt.
Correct. I mean, everybody has seen this video. You know,
Yeah,
you got a whole bunch of witnesses there, bro.
yeah, yeah. So
So what was the original charge for? It was just driving without license or something, wasn't it?
no, it was I was parked. I parked at the airport in the wrong spot, and my car was getting impounded. An officer searched my car and found a pistol, a weapon, but it was my girl at the time. It was her weapon. It was her gun she left in the car. So he charged me for it because I'm a so-called, not me, but my person has got a felony in the past.
Okay,
So
I
now
see.
I'm being charged with possession with a felon and another possession and another weapons charge. Three charges. I'm still going. That's what I'm going to court for. They done bonded it over to Frank Murphy because they just keep doing what they want to do and not, doing honoring their oath. So now I'm at Frank Murphy. I got a Judge Edwards there. Most likely, he'll probably be trying to hold me in contempt when I go back there as well. I can tell from the Zoom call. Well, I'll see you in person. Yeah, you will. So I already know he's gonna be trying to use semantics, and same thing. That's what they try to do is use the semantics, wear you down, put you in contempt. But contempt is a violation of the 13th Amendment. Uh, Slavery and involuntary servitude is against the Constitution, against the 13th Amendment, without
Right.
being convicted of a crime.
Correct. And you haven't been convicted.
There is no crime. Yeah, it was. This was his personal decision. It wasn't even a conviction, nor was it an injured party to come and say I committed the crime against him. So contempt is automatically unlawful
Mm-hmm.
because of the 13th Amendment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just gotta go federal. Bring all of that federal, and that's the next thing I'm gonna start doing is learning that process.
I went down there. I got the package. I got the package last week. I was going to do this 4 years ago against child support, but I kind of wavered off of filing my child support case, suing the child support. But right now, we subject like an individual can get 2 million just off child support as far as because it's already been declared unconstitutional. It's actually a class action lawsuit out here on child support. So
Right.
I had took Ivan Osiris. I don't know if you up on Ivan Osiris a few
Mm-mm.
years ago. He was the man at child support. He probably still is, but he put it down Title 4D. He put it down real thick, and he gave us a class. I bought a class from him that shows you how to file the civil sheet for federal court. I just never followed through on it. But yeah,
Right.
that was where I learned how file it. But
I just heard that it
it's
costs
really
money
hard.
to do, you know, but that's
Well,
pretty much the hardest hurdle. It's just a bunch of, you know, the same way that they bring court cases against you.
yeah, it's I think it's $400 to file a court case. But I seen a video where a young lady she had got hers done pro bono. They had to do a pro bono because she didn't, she claimed that she didn't have the finances and the money for it. So the judge had to grant her pro bono. Me personally, I don't think I'm about to even wait on all that pro bono stuff. I gotta get to it. Like, of course, I want to save $400, but I'm also upset. Like, um, I can't wait to file this
For
because
real.
once I file this, at first I got to file against the cop for violating my rights as far as he didn't provide me with a lawful warrant, so he violated the Fourth Amendment. Once I filed that one, um, basically my case can get moved to the federal court because I can't be tried by the state court if I'm suing the state court or any
Uh-huh.
of its officers. So that's how one way I'll be getting my court case moved to the federal court, and I'm on top of that like right now. Like I just got the body cam of the officer when he did it, so I'll be able to you word for word my complaint. For the federal court, you gotta have a complaint, and you want to be pretty much word for word on everything that happened. You don't want to be saying, "Well, this happened," in the complaint say, or in the video say something different. As it's kind of So I had to wait to get my body cam.
Mm-hmm.
So I can know I can know exactly what I said and what he said and this and that, and like already saying that he ain't even read my Miranda rights, and he just got to ask a question. Like, all right, that's now I know. I didn't even know it happened so fast. Oh yeah, that's cool.
All right.
Is
So was
my
that
video
court?
on?
Nah. Is that court case still going?
Yeah, that's still going. I'll be down there on the 29th. Frank Murphy, Delwood, still Delwood. So
So you're not going back in front of the bully Oakley dude?
no, they bonded that. They bonded it over to Frank Murphy.
Okay.
I won't see.
Because the second court
So they
case was that lady too, wasn't it?
Well, it's like this. They kept rotating the judges. Like
Right.
1 month is going to be her, and then another month is going to be Green, another the lady, and then the next month is going to be Oakley. So it's like every month. is someone new. So I done been in front of all of them. None of them answered the jurisdiction question. None of them put jurisdiction on the record. Oakland
But
said the jurisdiction of the court was Michigan statutes. I'm like, man, what? That don't even make sense. And then Lisa Martin, she said that the jurisdiction of the court was 34th District Court of Romulus. Like what is we saying right now? Like, like y'all just thinking
so,
like
have you thought
that's
about?
what they said.
Sorry. Have you thought about what am I thinking? What am I oh, I got the wrong video going. Challenging what you call the venue instead of jurisdiction.
Well, as far as it being an Article 3, Article 1 court instead of Article 3,
Right. It's just like you just have to put it on the record. I like to challenge the venue, because the jurisdiction is determined by the venue, you know. Like, let me see if
right?
I can pull this up right quick. Because let me see. I'm gonna share my screen. Just right here. I watched a video on it the other day. Let's see. Screen one. Actually, yeah, let's just do that. Share screen. I'm gonna change this because I've heard that you shouldn't put the court at the top because you're putting anything that goes underneath it stands underneath it. You know what I mean? So you should put your name at the top.
Right.
But
Your name, you come before. See, I got affidavits. Let me see. I got all type of affidavits here. I put my name at. I come first. That's right.
correct.
Are you aware of the civil orders?
The civil orders.
Yeah, the civil order of June 10th, 2014. That Pope Francis sent the letters to Obama.
What's that all about? I haven't heard of that one. You heard of that,
Yeah,
Burnell?
that. Let me take this out. Yeah, civil order. Right here, this is the letter from Pope Francis to Obama. He told Obama that he basically told everybody uh, all that the American government, United States government, has always been a separate foreign international maritime jurisdiction operating under the contract to provide two services to the American nationals or American state citizens, which is us, which is the American Negro. He put that in this letter. It says it that the American Negro is the American national, the American state citizens, heirs to the land, and he relinquished all the judges and all the lawyers, so-called lawyers, esquires. He relinquished them of even having um, a license to practice law. So they can't practice law. The police officers are to stand down. They're not supposed to be just. It's a lot of information in these two civil orders. You got the one in July 4th, 2014, and you got the one on June 10th, 2014, that he sent to Obama. He told Obama it's nothing but the president of a corporation the same as J.C. Penney.
Huh? Lazy Penny. You have a link for
And they
that?
don't. They don't I don't have a link. Uh,
What was it called? Let me see if I can find it online somewhere. The civil orders?
Civil orders, June 10th, 2014. Pope Francis letter to Obama. Yeah, he blasted Obama.
Uh,
But this is really deep right here.
they're making it
That just
hard to
took
get.
me to.
Pope
Never
Francis
with it.
General Civil Order Letter. Let's see,
Yeah.
Pinterest. It's on Scribd.
Yeah, it's on script. You can't print it out unless you got to contact with script. So I had to finesse it a different way.
You have it?
Uh, yeah, I have it. I didn't purchase it, but I got it. I got it. Moved. And I had to finesse it. I had to then a screenshot it out of scripts.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I have both of them. I have them on both of them. I'm about to start passing them out. I'm about to go make 1,000,000 copies and give them out. That's how I feel right now. I got to
Well,
get this new
everybody
title.
needs to see it. If that's what is said in that video, everybody needs to see that shit. You know what I mean?
Everybody needs to see this. We are American nationals. We are the heirs to the land. We
Is it
are
a digital
because of
copy
this.
or you got to print it out?
Uh, I don't. I would have to. What I would have to do? PDF it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would
What
have.
is it? Is it a digital copy though?
Digital. No, it's scripts. Like I said, I screenshot it, blew it up, did certain things, and then I printed it out off my photos as
Ah, I got
scripts.
you. I see. I see. That's a finesse right there.
That was for that.
Hell
And it
yeah.
looked good. It looked really good. I had it, I got it really clear, so I'm good.
I'm gonna see if I can get it
Yeah.
real quick because that sounds pretty like a checkmate move right there. You know what I mean?
Man, it is. I feel like it is because this right here has gave me the best feelings since college. I got into this in 2016. My birth certificate was authenticated in 2016, UCC in 2016, and I kind of it wasn't enough. Like it was enough knowledge out here, but this letter it was already out here. It just wasn't like I didn't even know of it until a couple weeks ago. But Taj Tariq Bey, he was always talking about the letter from Pope Francis to Obama, but I still never caught on to it when I used to listen to his videos. He used
Mm-hmm.
to say, "Yeah, the letter from Pope Francis to Obama." I'm like, don't know what he's talking about. That was the 20, and now I see it as like, wow, this is deep. Like Pope Francis and his lawyers wrote up a real deep one. They gave they are they basically dethroning the government right now. And if you don't get down, you don't lay down. Uh, he appointed civil powers up on the land was appointed to General F. Carter Ham, General Carter F. Ham, who is leading the Grand Army of the Republic, the Guard. Right now, they got authority over the U.S. Marshals. They got authority over FEMA. They got all the police officers, all the agencies, the FBI, CIA, all the alphabets, right? And they are the ATF. He say they are going to seize all the weapons that they seized from the American people, like all the weapons they took from us. These gangs got all the weapons, and the Guard, General Army Republican, is is seizing all the weapons from them and basically doing a lot of basically like court martialing everybody in.
Yeah. I mean, have you heard of the whole Gitmo conspiracy theory?
Get more? Nope, I'm not even.
Like there are people talking about there's military tribunals going on in Gitmo and all these politicians are being hung and they're just replacing them with like clones just to make it look like they didn't get killed. It's pretty
I don't know.
it's pretty wild, man. But I mean, to me,
I can't agree with the clothes, but I definitely heard about um a lot of politicians and they started with the lieutenants and the sergeants of the army first. So they put them in there's a lot of how can I say it court martialing going on with them, and then they a lot of and then I'm sure it's going to continue on as far as the judges, the lawyers, the Congress and certain other, a lot of most y'all officials gonna be hearing from. Yeah, like you say, in effect. I don't know how far along when I ain't heard about no hanging and none of this.
Right,
But hold on, I did hear about them saying they exercising the firing squad as well.
right.
Now that part I heard because I just heard about this the other day, yesterday actually.
That's
Yeah, they
crazy.
got some secret court going on, and
So
just a matter
this
of
civil
time.
order
It all
was
comes a matter of
this
time.
the general civil orders. This was written by Pope Francis, and it must be signed at the end. I don't know if you can see my screen. It says issued to all members of the domestic police forces, U.S. Marshal Service, the Provost Marshal, members of the American Bar Association, and the American Armed Services, excuse me. It isn't so widely known or appreciated that the government services company, known as the United States, was a privately owned and operated commercial company set up by Benjamin Franklin in 1754. George Washington was the actual 11th president of the company and only the first president to take office after the receipt of the Constitution contract. The equity contract known as the Constitution for the United States of America makes it clear that the several states contracted to form a single government serviced agency known as the United States. The contract stipulates the assets to be held in trust by the federal government in the preamble and the Bill of Rights comprising of the trust indenture portion of the contract, and also stipulates the 19th enumerated services to be performed and exactly what powers the states agreed to delegate the United States and how they would pay for these services. Man, this stuff is powerful, man. And it's like, how does this stuff happen? How does this stuff happen? And it just continues to happen. Say if this was legit, because I mean, on the face it seems legit, right? But the shit just keeps going. It's crazy. The American people at large, known simply as inhabitants of the domestic states or state citizens, have always been a separate and distinct population apart from U.S. citizens or federal citizens. And these two groups, a third kind, and to these two groups, a third sign of citizen was added in 1871, that of the U.S. citizen. I gotta get this whole thing. This is way too good. See if I can download it.
Yeah, this is gonna blow your mind. Telling you. Yeah. He put them on blast.
Real,
Where you at it?
huh?
Where you stop at? Let me see. Where you stop at?
The first page. Upload
Okay.
5 documents to download. Oh, oh. So if I upload 5 documents, then looks like they'll let me download it. Nigga, I got a bunch of documents. I'm about to upload 15.
Oh, say if you upload documents, they will let you get it download. Oh, that's I'm overlooked that one.
Right. I'm gonna get it. Wow. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
But I was like
Yeah.
saying, oh, okay, you got your video on. What's up, man? Let me turn mine back on.
Yeah.
Cause I watched this one video and the guy was like, we should be challenging the venue first and not so much the jurisdiction because that court um has that jurisdiction to do what it's doing. So we're going into an improper venue, which is these privately owned courts, and it's there for profit.
hmm
It says comes now
Yeah.
Nigel Patrick and huh?
Yeah. So when now I have a I didn't send this in to Oakley or none of them because I couldn't even find it, but I found it. I have
Hmm.
a affidavit challenging or demanding demanding
a certificate or delegation of authority, certified delegation of authority, and that is challenging the venue, meaning that this is not an Article 3 court of this is we're in the wrong court, you know.
Well,
So
I think
that's where I'm leading to with this contempt charges. Is I'm leading I'm gonna lead the federal judge into letting me know that this is a violation of the Article 3, Section 2 of the United States Constitution. This is a violation. Everything that they do is automatically a violation of Article 3, Section 2, because they are operating their commerce. They maritime jurisdiction, foreign or commercial capacity. So,
correct.
you know, we got to demand that certified delegation of authority on the record.
So, like the way I see it is that these courts get their authority through contracts, right? It's not through a direct article in the Constitution or whatever. Like
Right.
I think it's like the 14th or whatever the amendments gave corporations power to contract, right? So you're contracting with the corporation, but they're making it look like they are this governmental agency, and we're like, okay, so if you are, right, then well, can you just tell me, like, the nature and cause, which article 1, article 3, da da da. But it's actually, to me, this is the way I see it. It's under contract. So whatever contract you sign, the contract makes the law. So if you sign that driver's license, that makes the law. Well, we didn't know that. None of that was disclosed, right?
Right.
It's all fraud.
Yeah. So even on this contract, with this case I'm dealing with, I got by on this one because they don't let you do this, right? So at the Secretary of State, when you sign your license, right?
Mm-hmm.
I signed my name and I got UCC-1308.
Correct. They looked right over
So
on it.
so that's on my license. They didn't let me do it on the next time I had to, renew my license. But this one at that current time of these charges, I had reserved my rights on that contract because that is the contract. Because I didn't, the contract is automatically void because they don't present us with full disclosure of the contract. So it's automatically a void contract. They only give us when you go to Secretary of State, you only get a few pieces of paper and then you sign your name. But deep down, it's a million papers behind this that you didn't read, that they didn't make you aware of, and then you full disclosure of it. So that's a void contract. But I still reserve my rights.
So
I
you
still reserve
went
my
back
rights
and
to
did this
UCC.
afterwards. This is after, like, you initially got arrested, though, right?
Yeah, so the whole time I got UCC-1 through 8 on my license, and then I got pulled over, not pulled over. He went in my vehicle, searched, unlawful search. And the reason he said he searched the car was that when your car get impounded, they have a right to do an inventory search.
Correct.
So, okay, now the inventory search requirements is that you provide a toe tag. And the toe tag is the description of all the items that is found during the inventory search.
It's funny they call it a toe tag.
Yeah. So he didn't do a toe tag, and the argument was made at the prelim, and Judge Martin, she overruled against this anyway, knowing that he didn't even provide a toe tag, which was a violation of the inventory search and the Fourth Amendment.
Right?
So, like, that didn't even make sense to me. How could you,
So the charges are founded on inadmissible evidence then?
yeah, it's supposed to be inadmissible evidence, but she didn't rule that. And she definitely didn't give a reason why she didn't rule it. She ruled against us. She ruled against me, as far as on that situation.
Wow. They just do what they want to do, man. That's why we gotta go
Yeah, I know
federal.
she was mad at me because I got her on TikTok for 1 million views probably. She was upset about that probably. So That
That's
video
your
went
video?
viral. And all that. Huh?
It was your video?
No, it wasn't even mine. It was a police officer who posted the video. Storyteller 00001, whoever that is, and tried to make me look bad, saying, "Oh, he is." What did it say? What was the caption? Pure ignorance or something. I forgot what it said. Just making me seem like I was crazy or something. But I didn't know what I was talking about. But
They'll make you do that.
you look at all the if once you look at all the chat and everybody like, oh, he right. He know what
Exactly.
he talking about. Like she did not answer, So I guess they thought it was gonna make me look bad or just trying to expose me, but I'm on point with it, so I ain't really worried about it. I just gotta get on the federal.
Do you have a link to that one? The second one? Because I seen one with Oakley, but I haven't seen the raw video of the one with you with the lady judge.
A link. Let's see. Where should I send a link to?
You sent it in the Telegram chat.
Telegram chat.
You can go live and invite some of this activists and people that can possibly get involved in the investigation. Please do live. So if the folks be hitting me up left and right, hey man, can you go live? And I'm like, absolutely. I'm supposed to go live at 2 on TikTok.
Yeah.
But I'll do it around 2:30 after we get off of this call. You should get on the 2, man.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to get on. I
You
gotta
at work?
see if that link right there I just sent you come through. In the Telegram chat. I don't know what the benefits they get of the putting this out there on TikTok. I don't know the benefits they get because
So this was a different one. Okay. All right.
yeah.
But don't you understand,
I've
sir?
been in front of all three judges out there.
But don't you understand, sir?
So there was one with the white judge lady too, right?
Yeah, but she didn't want no smoke, so she got off quick. She said,
Nice.
"I don't want to deal with this." She passed it on to Lisa. I said, "Like I don't want to deal with this."
Yeah, because she don't want to get implicated, probably.
Bro, yeah.
That's crazy, bro. This is wild.
Yeah, I've been going through it. I got the 30 days for nothing.
Well, I mean, you could turn that into damages too, right?
Yeah.
I would definitely do that shit.
Yeah, so the federal court got like a little class. I'm about to see on my paper. They got like a class that you can go down there and I guess you can like work with lawyers and they help you file your paper and get a better understanding. Because lawyers they're not constitutional. They're not gonna help you with filing no lawsuit. They don't really want to do this. So you got to get like a constitutional lawyer. Some lawyers though they don't even want to do it either. But you got to go pro se most of the time. Appropriate persona. You got to represent yourself.
Proper. We'll see.
Yeah.
Have you claimed your name?
When you say claim the name, what you mean?
Your estate.
Have I claimed it? How did you claim it?
So I'm going through a whole process now, but a lot of people are like, ever since I went on the IRS website, because all of these courts deal with the IRS. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go to the what you call it, IRS website, and you go through the EIN assistant, right? And then you claim your estate. You get an EIN for your estate. So they first ask you for the deceased person, which is your birth certificate or whatever, right? And then they're going to ask you who's the fiduciary person over it, and they'll ask you for what role is this person? Because when someone dies, right,
Mm-hmm.
then someone can be the executor of the estate. when it goes through probate, when you go through the wills and all that stuff. You know, when my dad died, we went to go close his bank account, and the lady banker asked me, "Who's managing his estate, or who's
Right.
administering his estate?" If you ever go into a courthouse and you ask them, "Are you administering my estate without my express written consent?" I mean, it's
Right.
identity theft, bro. Because to me, what I've learned is it's your name that they're putting on all these documents. It's your social that they're putting on all these documents and turning into financial securities and instruments and bonding and settling it through the CRIS system.
hmm Yeah. So I did a procedure. I don't know. I know it's so much more to do. So I did authenticated my birth certificate. I got that here. Uh, I did a certificate of live birth. Authenticated that. What else you got?
Right.
I
That's
did
because good.
UCC lien filing,
Mhm.
national filing out of state in Gwinnett County. I did that. Copyright notice. What
What
else?
state are you in?
I'm in Michigan. I'm in Detroit.
Okay, okay. You said
Where you
Gwinnett.
at?
You said Gwinnett County. I thought you was in Georgia.
Oh no. Just that's where I filed at. That's where I did my UCC filing. You got to do it out of state.
Okay.
That make it national filing. But
Okay.
I got one here as well. So I
Okay.
got one for Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Once I
Um,
set up my estate, then I'm gonna go through the whole. Once I'm done setting up my estate, I'm gonna go through the whole UCC stuff and lean the name and all of that.
yeah, that's a part of it though.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
that's a part of it. So I got to lean on it. I got to lean on the estate. I'm first in line.
Mm-hmm.
Affidavit of ownership. I got an affidavit of ownership. I got these. I got whole harmless indemnity agreement,
Correct.
commercial security agreement,
Mm-hmm.
um, indemnity bond. I got a bond registered with the with the Department of Treasury for how much is my bond? For 100 million, 100 million dollar bond that was
Okay,
put into the Treasury.
let me take this call real quick. I'll be right back.
Indemnity bond. Okay.
Hello? That's good, mother. Okay, mother. Okay, mama. That's all I need. I don't need anything. All right, I'm on a call right now, so like, yeah. But all right, love you, mother. All right, sorry, that's my mom's right there.
Okay.
But
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. What time you say you're gonna be back on?
well, shoot, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live on TikTok, so uh, I'll be on live by 2:30. It's two
All
o'clock
right.
right now.
Send me I'm gonna check out for that. I'm gonna look for that and try to get on there. But I gotta charge my phone up. I gotta go out to the car.
All right, I'm following
Charge the
you.
phone up. And I'll definitely get on that with you.
Hmm. I was just online trying to get some documents because somebody else hit me up. But it's
Say that again.
somebody else hit me up on TikTok saying that she has like a court case coming up, and she's all stressed out about it. I'm like, you could probably beat that in discovery. Did you
Yeah.
motion for discovery in yours?
The lawyer, they appointed a lawyer. He already had everything.
Well, they give you
I could have
everything. Right, so that's the thing, right? I got discovery for my case. I got a DUI case, right? But in the discovery, I filed my own motion to discovery, but everything that I asked for in my discovery motion wasn't supplied. They only supplied the stuff that they want you to see, like the accusation letter, the police incident report. You know what I mean? the 911 call. These are the things that I got. But I asked for warrants. I asked for oath of offices. I asked for bonds. Oh, lost him. Anyway, I'm just gonna go live on TikTok.